This is Stephanie, and this is the Mocha Minutes Podcast. Hey guys, before we get into the episode, I just wanted to let you know about something that's a little new here at the Mocha Minutes Podcast. We are now participating in Buy Me a Coffee. So if you haven't heard, buymeacoffee.com is a place where you can show some support and some love monetarily to some of your favorite content creators. That includes me. So it's in the increments of either $1, $3, or $5, and you can do as many as you would like. So I just wanted to let you guys know, would love some support. So if you would go to buymeacoffee.com/Mocha Minutes, I would greatly appreciate it. It will also be in the show notes. Okay, here we go. Sometimes I wonder where I've been, who I am, do I fit in? Make believing is hard alone out here on my own. We're always proving who we are, always reaching for that rising star to guide me far and shine me home out here on my own. When I'm down and feeling blue, I close my eyes so I can be with you. Oh, baby, be strong for me. Baby, belong to me. Help me through. Help me need you until the morning sun appears, making light of all my fears. I dry the tears I've never shown out here on my own. Okay, hello. Welcome to the Mocha Minutes Podcast. This is Stephanie. Thank you so much for joining me. I had to cut my own self off because I will sit here and sing this whole song. I'll sing the whole song. I can't help it. I will sing the whole song. Hope everybody is having a great day. I hope you're drinking your water, staying moisturized, staying prayed up in this, oh Lord, this hellscape. My God, today. I hope everybody is taking care of themselves. Gas is gassing. It is, I think damn recording. I think I saw gas in my area around 4:35. It might be 4:50 by the time that this day is done, which is crazy. What I want to say. Primaries are heating up, you guys. It's May. It is not going to be May. It is May. So primaries are upon us. So I hope everybody's getting ready. I got my primary ballot in the mail, so I got to look over that. But yeah, primaries are heating up in states. Get out there to vote. This year is midterms. We need things to be blue, okay? Blue. We need to flip these out. We need to get some of these crazy people out, okay? We need them gone. Thank you so much. I am the right messenger for that and not Killer Mike. Because girl, what? Anywho, I hope everybody's having a good time. Let's get it on started. Low key, let's do Bravo high notes. Okay, so let's start with Summer House. Only reason I'm starting with Summer House is because I actually watched the last 2 episodes. I have not watched Summer House this season. I think I've only watched the premiere. And then when this whole Scamanda happened, I was like, yeah, I'm not catching up. I was like, it's going to make me mad. And it kind of does. It still is. But I feel like I do need to go back and stream this season so I can fall in love with KJ even more. So I can fall in love with Mia already. I'm sorry. I like adore them. I love the black additions to this show. This is what we needed in the summer house. Okay. We need it. We need this. We needed a KJ. We needed a Mia. Because Sierra needed more black friends. I said it. Okay. So let's talk about that argument with Kyle and Carl. I'm going to say this. They made up. But when I tell you they're real friends, you can tell they're real friends. But that dinner scene, that argument, and I won't say argument, that crash out, and then that subsequent argument. See, that's the thing. You could tell that Carl and Kyle are real friends because they could go gutter ball low at each other, and people are like, "Ooh, girl." I'm like, "Yeah," but they're like, "Girl, they're like, I said that shit to hurt you," and I believe them. Yeah, me and Wes going to have to meet in Temecula. We're going to have to meet in Temecula. We're going to have to meet in Temecula. Yeah, I said it. Because I want to fight him now. Jesse Solomon, not so much. And I wish I knew more about Bailey and Dara and Ben with the saucy, minxy accent. I wish I knew more about them. Hence why I need to watch this show. So let's see what the finale is going to give. I can't believe it. That will be officially 3 episodes I've watched in a row of this season. And yeah, let's see how this goes. All right. Real Housewives of Rhode Island. I feel like I need to catch up, but when I tell you it's early, you guys, I'm still getting people confused because I'm like, who the heck is this person? The two that's fighting because one of them gave a backhanded compliment and was acting like she didn't give no backhanded compliment. I'm like, oh, well, this you're not annoying about. I'm like, what? It's like, oh, this you're being very sincere about. I'm like, girl, that's not a compliment. That's such an asshole thing to say. And you're like, what? Why would she think I'm being an asshole? Because you said something very asshole-y. Like, I don't understand. And not Dolores Catania, aka Liz. I'm like, what the hell is her name? I'm like, that's not... It took me like 4 episodes, no lie, you guys, to say, that's not Dolores. Stephanie, that's not Dolores. I got to keep saying it to myself. I got to keep saying it. Joellen, stop being Captain Save-A-Ho with Rula. She's not leaving. She believes this man who don't look physically fit. I mean, he ain't got no thigh meats. He don't look like he do any gains. I'm not asking what he squat, bro. I think that man is still actively, this is just my opinion. I have no fact. I think the man is still actively cheating on her. But hey, she ain't leaving. So Joellen, it don't matter what you do, baby. Just let him cheat in peace. Cause Rula is not going anywhere. She ain't want to come to the dollhouse and hang out with y'all. She's not going to leave. She's going to sit there and she's going to keep doing this. And she can be like, I can't believe y'all trying to destroy my marriage. Your husband is trying to destroy your marriage. What do you mean, madam? We are not trying to destroy your marriage. Your husband is. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, I'm loving Rhode Island this year. I really am loving Rhode Island. Is nice. It's housewives ridiculousness that I truly enjoy. So I'm like, I'm here for the ridiculousness. Okay. I did not watch part 3 of the Beverly Hills reunion. I'm flying through this, right? I'm gonna come back to it, but 2 parts of Dorit being an asshole is filling my Dorit quota. And the fact that she really is sitting here going, I really want to make up with Erica. When I tell you, Atlanta Erica don't want to make up with you right now. Because when you sat beautifully on that reunion stage acting like a jackass, and now you're like coming back like, oh, I really want to make up with her. No. Because here's the thing. Reunions are for That's where you get reconciliation. That's where y'all settle everything. Girl, you came there to fight because you mad at PK. It is not their fault that you married that man. It is not their fault that that man is divorcing you. It is not that man. It is not their fault that you are living beyond your means. Okay? You got champagne dreams with a hot dog budget. It is not Kyle's fault. And fuck you for making me defend Kyle Richards of all effing people. How dare you, Dorit? Go back to Connecticut. I am mad. I'm gnashing my teeth. How dare you make me defend Kyle and be Team Kyle in this? I'm like, God dang it. Fine. Screw it. I'm Team Jennifer Tilly. Screw this. People say if you're Team Dorit or Team Kyle, I'm Team Jennifer Tilly. That's where I am. Okay? That's where I am. Team Jennifer Tilly. Now, I do be liking the Bows, okay? I do be liking her, right? Bows, you were talking cash money shit about Amanda all damn season. All damn season. And the thing about it is like, did she get you in completely correct? No. Did you insinuate like if I did the same thing, I'd lose money? Yes. Why are you and did she get you correct about the whole, you said I couldn't, like, I don't love my children? She's like, that's not what I said. What you did say was if, like, my kids had a stepmother, she could not say that she's their mother. She ain't totally quote you, but stop acting like you. I love Bose, but Bose is acting like she ain't, like, was coming for Amanda, like, the whole season, and now she's turning, like, you were lying, that's not what I said. Part of that is what you said. It's not totally what, all right, Bose. I'm like, I'm gonna leave Bose alone because I just want to see the 2 weddings next year, okay? I want to see Sutton literally make up with Garcelle. Not for the show, just for me. Y'all can just, like, seriously, Sutton can call me on the phone and I want to see her apologize to Garcelle. Bose's beef with Andy Cohen, which I don't mind someone taking Andy to task. It's just funny that it's Bose. Yep. I feel like I should do a Patreon because there's some things I really want to say and I'm not going to say it on this mic. I'm not going to say it on this microphone. I'm going to keep some of my thoughts to myself. But I don't know. The way that this season ended, we can't go into another season. It's giving, like, if they go into a season with the relationships the same way, it's giving very Jersey, and we ain't got time for that shit. I just realized that we don't have a new season of Jersey, and it's been an exceptionally long time. Let's see if it happens, Let's see what happens. So Atlanta. Okay. I need to understand, and I need somebody to help me. I want to know why K. Michelle is acting like she was never on Love and Hip Hop. And because it's on another network, they're never going to show the clips of her being on another show. But I swear K. Michelle was acting like she's like, this is above me now. I'm like, woo, I'm about to shake a table. I'm like, why are you acting like you weren't on Love and Hip Hop, girl? Why are you like, I'm above this? Are you, madam? Are you? I don't know. I don't know. And when I did a recap with Aaron, I talked about Pinky. And yeah, I am somebody also. I don't like calling black women aggressive. I like saying assertive. Abrasive, I don't mind. But aggressive is like, And I think Pinky is just direct. But sometimes her tone is off. She can have an off tone. Maybe say like she has off tone. So that could be it, but I don't think she is aggressive. I don't think her tone was aggressive. And I love Angela. I'm a fangela, okay? I've been a fangela for some time. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Angela's messy as hell. She is Bone Collector 2.0. Because here's the thing about Angela. These bones that she's bringing to y'all literally accurately. Because guess what? She's not saying something you didn't say. I'm like, no, you did say freaking frackle rack, so she's not lying. I'm like, that's the one thing about Angela. Oh, she's gonna carry some shit back, but she's carrying it back accurately, which is weird. but it's like she messy as hell. Girl, why would you ask Kelly, oh, who was at your event? Bitch, you were there. You know damn well who was and was not there. Angela, please. We're heading to a Wendy's. Why are you doing this, ma'am? Why would you do this? I need Kelly to stop being a confessional gangster or just be a gangster. I know you did it on the Sprinter van with peach juice, but girl, keep the same energy. Well, actually, no. Do not keep that energy with Cynthia. Because when I tell you, Cynthia gave high key, peach holder energy. She gave peach holder energy. I was like, and here we go. That is the Cynthia that Nene was talking about. She's like, y'all think that, she's like, Cynthia ain't no victim. Cynthia is, y'all think Cynthia weak. She not. And I'm like, that's the Cynthia that Nene was talking about. She's like, girl, if you don't shut the hell up about this room, because I don't blame her. Because y'all can't keep doing this because it's coming off a little passive aggressive at this point. You can't not gutterball low, but you can't be super shady with Pinky and Angela. And then when Pinky bring it back, Pinky look all crazy because y'all like, oh, well, we know it's not your fault. And we know, Cynthia, we love you. But then, girl, look at this dirty ass room. That's not all on Pinky. It's not. So it's like, girl, I need y'all to stop it. Cut it out right now. So it's like, there's like, here's 50 Cent. And you don't want no more of that. So it's like, girl, she said, shut the fuck up about this room. Also, I wanted to know what rodeo was Portia going to with titties and boob tape. Girl, is there a reason why you ain't even put a damn shirt on? Like, where are you going? Where are you going, ma'am? I mean, hello, I love me a good boob tape. But I'm like, are y'all being for real here? And I think K. Michelle really is somebody who knows how to ride horses. So I'm like, girl, can we get to the real horses? But I agree with them. Why are we doing a wine tasting in the actual place where they poop? Because I'm sorry, I'd be sick. I'm like, can we sit outside? The table couldn't have gone outside. Why they have to be in the stable? Because we black? Because they got the cameras? I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I just want to know people's thoughts about this season. It is so far, it is not, it's a very vast improvement from last season. It's a good season so far. It's giving us stuff. I still want to see how K. Michelle and Drew really dissolve to a point where they like have a falling out and they just not dealing with each other. I want to see how we get there because I still have not seen it yet. How did we get here? And I think it's just like little things here and there because I get it. That pass around that brought you like 38 roses and not 200 was sliding to every woman in Atlanta's DMs. That does not mean him that she knows him or that what I want to say. I'm like, you know him, y'all friends. No, I'm not. See, the thing about it is like K. Michelle gonna play in your faces because here's the deal. You know what's really funny? K. Michelle, you didn't have to tell them that black was in your DMs. You could have kept that in your you could have kept that in your drafts. See, that's the other thing. K. Michelle is making rookie mistakes as if she is a reality show rookie. She's not. So this is very, very funny to me. I don't know why she's acting like she is completely brand new. But this season has me engaged. So this is what I missed about Atlanta. I'm engaged this season. So I can't. Because last season it was like, reunion me please round like episode 6 or 7. And I'm like, no, I want to see more. Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Let's see. What else am I watching? Oh! Top Chef got renewed. I'm loving it. I love Kristen Kitchen as the host. She's doing a really good job. Project Runway is supposed to be coming back, but it's not going to be on Bravo. It's going to be somewhere else. And Heidi's coming back as the host, but they're not bringing back Tim Gunn, and I'm sad. I'm a Christian Siriano fan ever since he won his season. And when I tell you, Christian was hell on wheels on his season. I'm like, real ones know. I'm like, girl, Christian, he was an asshole. However, he was the best candidate on that show. It was crazy. I'm like, he could be mean and shady, but he could back it up with superior work. And he been working ever since he won that show. Crazy. All right. Southern Hospitality. I haven't watched this week's episode. When I tell you, it's like, get Emmy off my screen. And the thing about it, she's not going to get off my screen. Lake is going to keep being Lake and not listening to her daggone mama. Your mama knows about O'Sheen. That's crazy. I'm just firing through. Maddie and Joe need to break up. I think Maddie needs a girlfriend. Or to be alone. But probably a girlfriend. Because Joe would drive me nuts. Like, we get it, sir. You're turning 30. We get it. You keep telling us, I'm turning 30. I'm turning 30. You're turning annoying. And I am loving Brad this season. That's so crazy to me. And I don't know if it's because of Emmy, but yeah, I'm loving Bradley this season. I'm loving Bradley. I always love Mia. There's not a season I don't love her. I don't care. I don't care. I want to see this reunion. And I do like TJ and Michaels is my favorite eye candy on this show. I love Michaels. And I just want him to shake his ass. I want him to throw drinks and throw ass and just give us thirst traps. That's all I want. And also do your damn job. And it looks like he's really good at his job. So I don't know if anybody follows Rupert. I'm pretty sure everybody follows Rupert Baxter on social media. And we watch Leva do this weird thing with Emmy. And I'm like, this can't be the same Leva that dug in Catherine's ass. This can't be the same one. And literally it is the same one. I'm like, girl, shut up. And I know the white fandom of Southern Charm ate your ass up, but at least be very fucking clear here. Rupert had every right to say, I hope nobody treats your son the way that people are treating Bradley. Keep my son's name out your mouth. Girl, I don't even know your son's name. And also, he had a point. It's kind of like as this is your place of employment, you should have said something. And before people go like, oh, she don't. When shit was looking real weird on Vanderpump Rules, what were they going? Where's Pinky? Nanny Pinky, get your ass out here and say something about this. So Leva don't get no pass from me. It's like, girl, you being somewhat quiet and then say, oh, I guess I should say something now. Girl, keep it. You should have said something like, oh, I didn't know all this stuff happened. I'm like, oh, girl, fuck you. And I like Leva. But it just, it drives me nuts. But this season of Southern Hospitality, I'm about 2.5 episodes away from saying reunion me, please. When is this season over? Because when I tell you, I just want to watch them dig in Emmy's ass so she can scream and screech. It went from, he responded angrily, he was listening in, he stalked me and I had to call security. Oh, girl. And then when Julia looked at it, she's like, I never said that. And then she repeated it for 2 episodes after that. Yes, you did say that. So whoever you said it to, they weren't lying. Also, Jordan, you're a bird. Tweet, bitch. Jordan is a bird. I wish I could whistle. Tweet. But yeah, she's a bird brain. And I'm like, girl, he's not your man, girl. Mina didn't steal your man. And you fucking some dude all the time and y'all ain't got no titles. One, you're young enough that you should just do that. What the hell is wrong with y'all? And 2, have the fucking discussion. Have it. And the thing about it is, either by his silence or his whatever he say, you can figure out. You can put him in the you are just dick category, and that's totally fine. Okay? Thanks. Okay. I think that's all the Bravo high notes that I have. Okay. Mid-key. The Voting Act that was the fact that we have, oh my gosh, the fact that we have a very conservative Supreme Court. And that is because the current president was able to put in three Supreme Court justices is the reason why we now have this hellscape of a Supreme Court. They gutted the Voting Rights Act of 1965. But apparently it is getting worse. And this is from Slate. The Supreme Court made its attack on the Voting Rights Act even worse on Monday through a shadow docket order that significantly expands the invitation to gerrymander racial minorities out of power that the court extended just 12 days earlier in Louisiana v. Callius. By a 6-3 vote, the Republican-appointed supermajority effectively overturned the court's 2023 decision against Alabama's illegal congressional map, allowing the state legislature to oust both black members of its congressional delegation by splintering black communities into electoral irrelevance. This unreasoned decision betrays Callius's assurances that the court would preserve legal safeguards against openly racist redistricting. Why do I have such a problem with that word? It took the supermajority less than 2 weeks to break its word. The resulting calamity for black representation will mark a new low in this court's revival of Jim Crow-style disenfranchisement. SCOTUS rushed out Monday's decision on an expedited basis, presumably so Alabama would have enough time to enact its new gerrymander before this year's midterm elections. The state's primaries were already well underway. The order upends a long-running dispute between the state legislature and its black voters. In 2022, a three-judge district court found that the legislature violated Section 2 of the Voting Rights Act by diluting racial minorities' political power. Republican lawmakers had packed most of these voters into a single district, then spread the rest through the majority white districts to diminish their influence. The court, which included 2 Donald Trump appointees, ordered Alabama to create a second district in which black voters could elect their preferred candidate. Against all odds, the Supreme Court affirmed their decision in 2023's Allen v. Milligan, agreeing that the VRA, or the Voting Rights Act, required fairer representation for Alabama's racial minorities. Alabama, however, refused to comply with that order, so the lower court imposed its own map featuring 2 districts where black voters had a real shot at choosing their representative. The court also found that in defying its previous mandate, the Alabama legislature had engaged in intentional racial discrimination, violating the 14th Amendment's Equal Protection Clause in addition to the VRA. Up until Monday, this decision had prevented the legislature from joining the former Confederate states now racing to eliminate black representation from their congressional delegations. Alabama Republicans pressed the district court to lift its bar, but it's refused. So they filed an emergency request at the Supreme Court asking permission to re-gerrymander black communities in light of Callius. Or Callius. I hope it's Callius. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing this. SCOTUS should not have granted this request, if only it had more or less promised in Callius that it wouldn't take such a radical step. Justice Samuel Alito's majority opinion took pains to clarify that the court was not reversing Allen v. Milligan, stating flatly, "We have not overruled Allen." But as Justice Sonia Sotomayor noted in her dissent on Monday, this very case is Allen. So if Allen is good law anywhere, then it must be good law here. Why then did the supermajority throw away the district court's straightforward implementation of Allen v. Callius? Okay, I'm sorry. Why then, something popped up. Did the supermajority throw away the district court's straightforward implementation of Allen if Callius didn't overrule it? There is no plausible reason. The real answer is that Callius did overturn Allen, but Alito lied about it to conceal his opinion sweeping assault on precedent. Sorry. Including one for just 3 years ago. That lie held for all of 12 days. Then perhaps when the supermajority thought fewer people were paying attention, essentially admitted the lie by canning Allen over the shadow docket. I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was so long. Sorry. I'm pausing here because the more I read this, the madder I get. And I'm going to tell you why. For all those never Kamala folks, how does this feel? Because if you really think we would have had the same outcome as Kamala, you're fooling yourself. You want to make it makes me so mad. The folks that are now like, oh my God, Trump lied to us. And now I'm like, I feel so bad. You can keep it too. I'm sorry. That coming to the, oh my gosh, this is so wrong. After all of this has happened, it does not score any brownie points with me. It shouldn't score any brownie points with anyone, because it's not like you have a whole different internet that we don't have, and we didn't tell you that he is terrible for this country. And now, because they have lifetime appointments in the Supreme Court, they don't go anywhere. They have lifetime appointments, and he set this up. And now you have a Supreme Court that don't give a damn about you. He don't give a damn about us. And they're gutting the Voting Rights Act. You know, the vote that y'all withheld. And now they're going to go back. They're going to trying to gerrymander and try to redistrict, put all the niggas in one place to weaken our vote. But yeah, Killer Mike, yeah, we need to vote in the primaries. Shut up. Shut up. You were one of the main ones. And the thing about it is like, we're not talking about the stats of black voting, because yeah, we're talking about the vocal minority that was never told to shut the fuck up by the majority. Being quiet and just letting people just say whatever they want. Freedom of speech. You should have told these niggas to shut the fuck up. Do not come back here at the midterms going, oh, we really need to vote. But you said it don't matter, right? It don't matter who in it. Like, it don't matter who in there. Ain't that what y'all saying? Now you want to change it? Girl. A mess. Our country is a mess. Everything is going up. Gas is at four. I'm on the East Coast. I'm in Maryland. Gas is between $4.35 and $4.50, depending where you look. And on the other side of the country, I know it's like $5, $6, $7, $8. And we haven't even hit summer yet, where everybody's going to be traveling and going somewhere. Is this what y'all wanted? Oh, by the way, it's still terrible in Palestine. People are still suffering. People are still dying, Kim. But yes, never Kamala, right? Okay. All right. Nope. My head's starting to hurt. I'm getting mad. Let me go. All right. High key. Last thing. The Kevin Hart roast. I did. So this is the thing. I'm able to watch things like this while it's playing in a Bluetooth earbud in my ear while I'm working, so I can hear everything. And I saw some of it. I did watch it because it's like you also prop up your phone and it's right there. So I prop up my phone. And so that long ass roast, which I don't know why it was long. Top 3 thoughts. Regina Hall is queen. Cheryl Underwood is queen. Tom Brady is back to being fine. Good thoughts. Bad thoughts. Who the fuck is Tony Hinchcliffe? Why the hell is Shane Gillis hosting anything? I didn't know Jeff, and this is not a bad thought, I didn't know Jeff Ross had cancer, but I'm glad he beat it. This roast was ridiculous. Utterly, utterly ridiculous. Apparently it took place during the Netflix as a joke fest. And, oh, I'm sorry. Chief, I gave 3. Chief thought that beef with Cat Williams is not over, but Cat Williams is extremely funny and he can keep it cute. And I know they backed up 3 Brinks trucks for him to be there. I love Cat Williams. I was very surprised to see him come out, but when he came out because came out with Regina, I was like, oh. I just wanted to see it. Here's the thing. That roast was some bullshit in totality. Because I'm sitting here like, now, Kevin, you like, and Dwayne Johnson. I knew Dwayne was going to come. I don't care what anybody says. I know people are like, oh, I'm surprised he's there. I'm like, I wouldn't expect him not to be there. You know who I was surprised wasn't there? Tiffany Haddish. I thought it was interesting. I also thought it was interesting that they're like his red paper cup boys. They didn't get time. It's like they were sitting there, but they also didn't get time to talk. And I'm like, Kevin is from Philly. Why the hell is Draymond Green here? It was just very much like, why? And all of these white comics, I'm sorry, the white male comics, Chelsea Handler is fine. Chelsea Handler actually does make sense because I do remember, because I used to watch Chelsea Lately. I distinctly remember him on Chelsea Lately. So it's kind of like Chelsea Handler being there totally makes sense. Regina Hall kind of makes sense too. Tiffany Haddish would have made sense. Little Rel said he was shooting a movie, so that's why he wasn't there. I find it interesting, like the big comics, like a Dave Chappelle, he may not have been there, but then you see pictures from Netflix's A Joke Fest. Eddie was there. Chris Rock was there. How come they weren't at Kevin Hart's roast? I mean, I'm pretty sure I know why. It's just maybe like I'm busy or they have other stuff to do. But I looked at the dais and I'm like, interesting. When you want to be the Highlander of the black sidekicks, maybe that's the reason why it looks like this. I'm not someone who doesn't think that Kevin Hart is not funny. I do think he is funny. I do. I enjoyed his earlier stand-ups. I have not watched his newest one. I have not heard good things. I don't know. I did see Dion Cole in the audience. Interesting that he wasn't on the dais. I think that would have been cool. I did see Tracy Ellis Ross. It would have been good if she was on the dais. Like, it was kind of like, I was surprised to see Lizzo. I didn't think Lizzo did too bad. People are roasting Tiana Taylor. I didn't think she was that bad, but it was just like, why are you here? Like some of the folks, I'm just like, you don't understand. I'm going to say this right now. You would not have seen so many white comics at the roast of Eddie Murphy or the roast of Dave Chappelle. It's like, one, that wouldn't have happened. I'm just like flabbergasted. I'm just like, I would see that like at the roast of Jeff Ross. I'm like, I expect to see all these white people here. But I don't understand Shane Gillis. And I honestly don't understand why the hell nobody was not, one, calling him like the only person who really did it was Chelsea Handler, or told him to shut the fuck up, or was Chelsea and Cheryl Underwood. It was a long roast, y'all. I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, disrespecting Cheryl Underwood like that. I know she was on the talk and I know she is conservative, whatever. But to disrespect her like that was just like, oh, it's lazy. But here's the thing. When you got mediocrity up there, if you're a mediocre white comic and you're like, oh, we're going to roast a black guy. I'm like, of course you're going to be lazy and mediocre. And it was just so disappointing because I'm like, girl, there's so much that we could have said. Notice that the black comics knew what the fuck to do. Not there was a lot of black comics. Yeah, that dais was very weird to me. Tony Hinchcliffe and the George Floyd joke. Regina Hall, and she is very funny. Her face said it all. I can tell polite laughter. That wasn't polite laughter. You thought that shit was funny. That George Floyd joke. One, that he joked that he was in hell because he said looking up. And then saying he's laughing so hard he can't breathe. What the fuck is your problem? And the thing about it is, like, if Kevin hadn't been at like an event or the funeral of George Floyd, I think if he hadn't said anything about George Floyd, people would just like, oh. But the fact that you did all this and that you laughed at that bullshit, it's like, come on, Kev. But then you wouldn't be able to prove Cat right if you weren't like this. It's disappointing. It wasn't all that funny. the roast in entirety, that George Floyd joke was so out of pocket. And it's like they did more booing of Draymond Green because they were in LA than they did that joke. I am just flabbergasted. And I'm sorry, George Carlin is probably looking down right now, just shaking his head like, I told y'all. That's the thing. Y'all should be in the school of George Carlin comedy and not Andrew Dice Clay comedy. Because you see how that worked out for Andrew Dice Clay. I have no idea why Shane Gillis of all people were, it's okay. He was hosting his roast. You know who should have hosted his roast? To be very clear, Dwayne fucking Johnson. That would have made sense to me. It would have. But damn, but you know what, y'all? Tom Brady did look good. He's back to fine. I don't know what it is, but he back to fine. And I love it. Lizzo looked amazing. Cheryl looked amazing. She did. I love Chester Henley calling them out. And yeah, there is a difference between being Judaism and Zionism. And it's like, for Shane Gillis to be the one to say that is hilarious. Because, baby, it's a grand opening, grand closing. I would have brought that SNL shit up so quick. But it's just disappointing. And that Kevin is literally acting like, oh, this was such a great night. No, it wasn't. And it's disappointing. And everybody's going to start calling you out. And the thing about this is the same person who said, I'm only going to address it because I don't want to mess up my money when it came to all the homophobic stuff. And he said, I apologize. No, you addressed it. You did not apologize. And then after you walked away, you didn't get fired from the Oscars. You walked away. You didn't get fired. You quit. Then you made an apology. It's like, oh, girl, stick that up your ass. But this is the same person. So I'm not surprised by this. And he better not come out, because I swear, them boys gonna get him. It's like, you got all these other people. Little Rel is a real one for saying like this is some bullshit. It's like, that joke is not funny. And for people to question, like, well, you ain't a real comedian. He is a real comedian, but he a real nigga too. Everything ain't funny, because it's not. And Steven Jackson, Captain Jack, I agree with him when he said this. It's funny until it's your family. Because if George Floyd was your family, you'd be ready to punch them in their face. And it's like, Kevin, you dead ass wrong for that. He's like, you wrong as hell, and you an asshole for that. And knowing that they actually took some jokes out, you didn't think to say, don't make that George Floyd joke. Because they actually took jokes out. Because all them jokes had to be cleared. Just disgusting and gross. But if you believe Cat, on brand for Kevin Hart. That's disappointing. But y'all, this has been, I think I'm going to put a button in it, because I think we got a show. We got an episode. But y'all, thank you so much for listening. This has been a Mocha Minutes podcast. If you have not done so, please get the tickets to the sarcophagus. My God. Sarcarrogance live show happening July 25th. Yes, I will be there. I'll be in the building. Pablo, don't come after me, honey. Sarcarrogance, the live show, SMG, the live show. I cannot wait. It's going to be a ball. I know it is. Please get your tickets. It's on the Sarcarrogance IG page. It's an Eventbrite, so get your tickets. I'm going to have the link in the show notes. So I hope to see y'all there. Y'all, this has been a Mocha Minutes podcast. I will be back. Bye.